Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Monday. I am Terrye Y Hicks, and I am the founder and president of Will Call Learning Center. And I'm really excited to talk with you all today about Will Call Learning Center, who we are, what we do. We are here in the community, and we're here serving students from kindergarten to 12th grade. So I just want to share a little bit about Will Call with you today. So, Will Call Learning Center is a Christ-centered performing arts homeschool program in Douglasville, Georgia. So what that means is we are a homeschool program, and you can kind of think of it as if you were deciding to homeschool your child, but maybe you had a tutor to do it for you. Maybe your work schedule won't allow it, or you just feel like you're not the teacher type, or maybe you just feel like you need some support and you would reach out to someone else to do that for you. And so um, what we do is we bring students in and we do the homeschooling for you. So we take all of the concern and worry and preparation and everything out of it for the parents. And so it functions like a private school. So our students typically wear uniforms. We go on field trips. We have a traditional school day that runs from 8:30 to 2:30. A lot of times we offer extracurricular activities. We do lots of fun things and lots of field trips and that kind of thing. But we use a homeschool model. So that means that we're able to kind of tailor our curriculum to what the student needs. And so it's kind of different than the cookie cutter curriculum that you may find in other traditional settings where it's kind of a, one size fits all, one shoe fits all type of environment. We're able to offer one-on-one instruction. We're able to see where the student is when they come in, see what their needs are, meet them where they are, and then help them get to their next level. So if a student comes in and maybe they are behind, especially with COVID happening, right? So a lot of students went virtual last year and maybe fell behind, for various reasons. And so if for nothing else, just other than missing being at the classroom with their friends. And so we're able to go in, see where the student is and help them to catch up to where they need to be. On the other hand, if a student comes in and they are already excelling at the level that you would expect or the parent desires or even what the standards say that they should, we're able to kind of help push them along to do bigger and better things. So that's what we'll call, in a nutshell, the performing arts piece. I love to explain this to potential parents and others in our community because a lot of times people hear performing arts and they think that it is separate. It's an extracurricular activity or it's something our students do on the side. However, for our Will Call students, and I didn't mention that our homeschool program does go from kindergarten to 12th grade. And so for our homeschool students, the performing arts is actually integrated into their curriculum. So their core classes, the math, the science, the ELA, reading, social studies, we actually incorporate the performing arts into those courses. So for instance, a history lesson may be taught through song or through some type of creative skit that maybe the students wrote themselves, or some type of maybe rap or poem that was put together. Also, let's say for maybe a particular math concept may be taught with a song or some type of raps, some type of rhythm that the students kind of come up with. And so we integrate the performing arts into the courses. So it's not separate. We actually do them together. And we also use public speaking. We use acting skills. We use staging and understanding stage directions and blocking and creative movement to help teach and really make those concepts that the students are learning in their core classes stick. On the flip side of that, the core classes are also integrated into the performing arts. So, for instance, we do two major theatrical productions throughout the year. We do one in the fall and one in the spring. And so, when we do our productions, and then we do some smaller productions throughout the year, but those are our two main ones, right? And so, as we prepare for those productions, we're doing set design, we're doing costuming. And so the students really get to participate. They get to help build the set. They get to work on costumes. So we're working on engineering. We're working on math. We're working on problem solving, critical thinking, leadership skills, team building skills. And so the students are really able to incorporate the things that they're learning in their everyday classes and incorporate them into what they're doing in the performing arts. So it's not just about appearing on stage, saying some lines, singing some songs, doing some dances. We do that too, and we do it well. But we also like to incorporate the math, the science, the social studies. And so we're implementing the things that they're learning on a daily basis into the performing arts. And so the two really do go hand in hand. And that's something that I really try to emphasize, because again, a lot of people hear performing arts and we think for us that it's separate. And so I do want to make it clear that for us, it is not separate. Those two go hand in hand. They work together. And so our students are able to dance. They're able to use their writing. So they're able to incorporate things that they're learning in, let's say, their ELA class, and with writing and sentence structure or a new grammar concept, or with our high school students, maybe something they're learning in literature, and they're able to take it and put it into a skit, write it into a play, put it into a song, right? And so one fun thing that we do every now and then is we'll take a concept like, let's say, the parts of speech, right? Verbs, nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, you know the deal. So we take those, and the students, we put them into groups, and they're able to write a rap or a song, come up with some type of catchy tune to help them remember the nouns, the pronouns, the adverbs, the verbs. And then we kind of have a contest to see, who has the coolest song. And so things like that we do all the time. And as I said, in addition to those fun things, we also take field trips. We try to really, really embrace the cultural aspects of things. So we love to take field trips. We love to take field trips that relate to what we're learning in class. And so, it's easy for us to take a field trip to a farm, or to maybe take a field trip to a museum that is actually highlighting or showcasing or has on display something we're learning in our history class or in literature. And so that's a little bit about Will Call Learning Center. We are in our 5th year, so we're not new to it, as I like to say. We're not new to it. We're true to it at this point. We've been doing this for 5 years now, and we do go from kindergarten to 12th grade, and we have literally had every age. And in addition to that, because we do have the traditional, like I said, kind of think of it maybe like private school model, where the students do come and they're in school on the regular schedule, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 2:30. But then we have students who come in and they just need tutoring. So they may come once a week, or they may come a couple of times a week, for 1 to 2 hours, depending on what they need help with, right? So parents are able to come and have us to, parents are able to come and have us to tutor their students, provide those services. In addition to that, we are also able to do drop-ins, okay? So for students who need help in just a particular course, maybe they need help with science, need help with math, they're able to drop in. So you can visit us at willcalllearning.org. So that's www.willcalllearning. So that's 3 L's, willcalllearning.org. And you can schedule a tour, send us a message. We would love to meet with you guys. Again, my name is Terrye Y Hicks. Thank you so much for listening to me. And you have been learning about Will Call Learning Center. You guys have a great night.